Welcome to Travel Partner Official, the only place where we slice through the nonsense and serve you the truth, raw and unfiltered. Before we dive in, smash that subscribe button. Don't be an idiot sandwich. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up, because today we're pulling back the curtain on the food industry's biggest secrets. You think you know what you're eating? Think again. Most people have no idea what's really on their plate, and it's time to open your eyes to the truth. The food world is packed with fakes, shortcuts, and sneaky substitutes. Every aisle in the supermarket hides something pretending to be what it's not, and it's time you woke up to the reality. I've spent my life chasing honest ingredients, searching for real flavors, and what I see on shelves these days is a disgrace. It's not just disappointing, it's downright infuriating. Today, we're exposing the culinary lies you've been swallowing, the myths you've believed, and the tricks that have fooled even the smartest shoppers. We'll reveal the imposters, the cheats, and the foods pretending to be something they're not. You'll see the difference between the real deal and the knockoffs. From luxury items like truffle oil and Parmesan to everyday pantry staples like olive oil and honey, it's time for a reality check. You deserve to know what you're really buying. By the end of this episode, you'll be a smarter, more confident consumer. Someone who demands better and refuses to settle for less. So let's get started. Grab your notepad, sharpen your senses, and get ready to chop. First up, crab sticks, or as I like to call them, sticks of disappointment masquerading as seafood. They look tempting in their shiny packaging, but don't be fooled by appearances. You see them everywhere, tucked into sushi rolls, tossed into salads, even served as appetizers at parties. But here's the shocking truth. There's absolutely no real crab in them, not even a trace. What you're actually eating is surimi, a paste made from cheap white fish like pollock. The fish is pulverized, ground into a mushy paste, then bleached until it's almost flavorless and unrecognizable. To make it stick together, they add starch, egg whites, salt, sugar, and a cocktail of artificial crab flavorings. That crab taste? It's just chemicals, not the ocean. And that iconic red stripe on the outside? It's nothing but food dye painted on to trick your eyes. There's nothing natural about it. The whole thing is a carefully crafted illusion, a fantasy of affordable luxury. But in reality, it's just a processed fish stick, dressed up and pretending to be something it's not. So next time you spot a crab stick, remember, it's a lie, a culinary imposter. Don't let the marketing fool you. Companies cut corners to save money, sacrificing quality and authenticity. You deserve better than this processed imitation. Demand real food, real flavor, real ingredients, and real nutrition. Choose fresh seafood or at least honest alternatives. Don't settle for this factory-made garbage. Your taste buds and your health deserve so much more. If it's not real crab, don't buy it. Respect your palate, respect your body, and move on to something truly delicious. That green paste sitting next to your sushi, the one you automatically reach for with your chopsticks? It's a staple at sushi restaurants around the world, and most people assume it's the real deal. But here's the truth. It's almost never real wasabi, no matter how authentic the restaurant looks. Genuine wasabi comes from the Wasabia japonica plant, a rare and finicky root that's notoriously difficult to grow. It thrives only in specific conditions: cool, running water, and shaded mountain valleys in Japan. What you're actually eating is a blend of horseradish, mustard extract, and a hefty dose of green food coloring. It's a clever imitation, but it's not the real thing. The taste gives it away. Fake wasabi delivers a harsh, sinus-burning heat that lingers and can overpower the delicate flavors of fresh fish. True wasabi, on the other hand, offers a clean, fleeting fire that enhances, not masks, the sushi. So why the switch? It all comes down to money. Real wasabi is incredibly expensive, sometimes costing over $100 a pound, while horseradish is cheap and easy to mass produce. Restaurants and manufacturers are betting you won't notice the difference, and most customers never question what's on their plate. But now you know the secret, so next time, don't be shy. Ask your sushi chef if they have real wasabi. Sometimes they'll have a small stash for those who know to ask. Don't settle for the imposter. You deserve better than a green-dyed substitute. If you ever get the chance, taste real wasabi side by side with the fake stuff. The difference is remarkable: subtle, aromatic, and fresh. Real wasabi elevates sushi to a new level, adding a gentle heat and complexity. The fake stuff just burns and overwhelms. Don't be fooled by the bright green color. Authentic wasabi is often paler and less vibrant, but its flavor is worlds apart. You deserve the real experience, the one that sushi masters intended. Don't let them rob you of that joy with a cheap imitation. Watch the staff's reaction when you ask for real wasabi. You might just surprise them, and yourself. Truffle oil, marketed as luxury, but it's a culinary scam. Most bottles contain zero real truffle, just cheap oil and synthetic chemicals like 2,4-dithiapentane. This chemical mimics one note of truffle aroma but lacks the complexity of the real thing. The result? Overpowering artificial flavor that drowns out everything else. Chefs who use it are taking shortcuts, not adding sophistication. Don't be fooled by truffle essence or aroma on the label. It's just marketing. Want real truffle? Buy a fresh one in season and grate it yourself. Or find genuine truffle-infused oil, rare and expensive. Stop buying chemical truffle oil. Respect your palate. Demand the real deal. Don't settle for fake luxury. Parmesan, the king of cheeses. But what's in that green shaker? Probably not real Parmigiano Reggiano. True Parmigiano Reggiano is made in specific Italian regions with just milk, salt, and rennet and aged for at least a year. Outside Europe, Parmesan can mean any hard cheese made anywhere with additives and fillers. Pre-grated stuff? Often bulked with cellulose, yes, wood pulp, to prevent clumping. Some even mix in cheaper cheeses. It's fraud, plain and simple. Want the real thing? Look for the dotted rind and buy a wedge. Grate it yourself. Taste the difference. Respect the craft. Don't eat wood pulp with your pasta. Demand authenticity. Support real artisans. Don't settle for imitations. Pancakes deserve real maple syrup, not pancake syrup or table syrup. Real maple syrup is made from boiled down maple sap. Complex, natural, and unique. The fake stuff? Mostly corn syrup, artificial flavors, and preservatives. It's just sugar water with chemicals, designed to mimic the real thing. Packaging tricks you with log cabins and maple leaves, but it's all marketing. Don't pour flavored syrup on your breakfast. Spend a little more for 100% pure maple syrup. Your taste buds and pancakes will thank you. Support real producers. Don't be fooled by cheap imitations. Read the label. Choose nature over factory. Enjoy the real deal. White chocolate? It's not chocolate. Real chocolate contains cocoa solids, the heart of the flavor. White chocolate has none. It's just cocoa butter, sugar, milk solids, and emulsifiers. The result? Sweet, creamy fat with no depth or complexity. It's a confection, not chocolate. If you like it, fine, but don't call it chocolate. It's like calling butter steak because both come from cows. Don't be fooled by the name. Know what you're eating. Real chocolate has soul. White chocolate is just sweet fat. Choose wisely. End of story. Saffron rice should be luxury, but often it's a fraud. Real saffron is hand-harvested, rare, and expensive. Cheap saffron rice, usually colored with turmeric or synthetic dyes like yellow hash 5. Turmeric gives a strong yellow color and earthy taste, nothing like saffron's subtle aroma. Food coloring adds color, but zero flavor. Real saffron rice has uneven golden hues and visible red threads. If it's bright yellow and tastes earthy or bland, it's fake. Don't be fooled by color alone. Demand the real spice. It's worth the price. Taste the difference. Respect true luxury. Olive oil, supposed to be pure, extra virgin, and full of flavor, but the industry is riddled with fraud and adulteration. Many bottles are diluted with cheap oils or even other vegetable oils, then colored and flavored to deceive you. You're paying for quality and getting a blend of rubbish? Organized crime has even infiltrated the trade. Protect yourself. Look for DOP certification, buy from reputable producers, and check for a harvest date. Real extra virgin olive oil should taste fresh and peppery. If it's bland or greasy, you've been duped. Quality matters, don't compromise. Read labels, trust your taste, support honest producers, demand real olive oil. Lobster sticks, just like crab sticks, but even more pretentious. No lobster in sight, just surimi, that same processed whitefish paste. Artificial lobster flavoring, starch, sugar, and salt are added to mimic the real thing. They even shape and color it to look like lobster meat. It's a masterclass in food fakery. Lobster is a delicacy. This is a cheap imitation. Don't fall for the illusion. If you want lobster, buy the real thing. Support real fishermen. Don't support deception. Know what you're eating. Reject fishy lies. Blueberries in muffins, cereals, and bagels? Often they're not real. Instead, you get blueberry bits, sugar, corn syrup, starch, oil, artificial flavors, and colors. These fakes mimic the look and texture of real fruit, but it's all chemicals. Manufacturers use apple or pear juice, then add blueberry flavor and dye. Packaging shows plump berries, but inside it's a bait and switch. Read the label. If it says blueberry-flavored bits, you're being duped. Buy fresh or frozen blueberries and add them yourself. Get real fruit, not sugary imposters. Don't be fooled by marketing. Choose honesty. There you have it. 10 foods that lie to your face. The food industry is full of shortcuts and deceptions for profit. Now you're armed with the truth. Read labels, ask questions, and don't settle for fake. Support real farmers and artisans by choosing honest ingredients. Vote with your wallet for quality and integrity. Don't accept imitations. You deserve real food. Start your journey as a smarter consumer. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Demand better.